First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. You know, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Brothers who labor in this truth, and you brothers and you very few sisters who's sincere in this truth as well. Shalom. All right, you know, we're gonna this is gonna be a quick epistle, you know, to the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, we want to discuss, you know, what we you know, just that the Lord, he's not. We're gonna go get that scripture real quick. Go get 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse I think 33. The Lord, the author of confusion.
This is 1 Corinthians 14:33. It says, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints.
All right. So when he made creation. And when it comes to creation, he made male and female, and we're gonna get that.
This is Genesis 2.
Genesis go Genesis 5, chapter 5, verse 2.
Oh, 5:2. Genesis 5 verse 2. It says, I'm gonna start at 1.
Okay.
This is the book of the generations of Adam, in the day that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai created man, in the likeness of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created.
Right, so it's a separation between male and female. Now you got this swimmer out here that used to be a male. Right. I don't know his name.
I got it here.
Go ahead.
Leah Thomas.
What's his male name?
Thomas Leah. So like
Liam or something.
I don't know his name, but that's funny, bro. This guy's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't know, so
They
okay.
call him Thomas
so you got
Leah.
Leah Thomas coming out here. He was a you got that little bit. You can read up on him.
His name is Thomas. I know that, but pretty much the nigga's on fucking Wikipedia, right? He was born in 1998, 99, and it says he's an American swimmer and student of the University of Pennsylvania. In 2021 and 2022, it says her athletic achievements as a trans woman became a point of public debate, with Sports Illustrated called Thomas the most controversial athlete in America, and CNN calling her the face of the debate on transgender women in sports.
All right. You got that meme,
Yo, Esau,
that picture where
doing,
he's ranked
what
as a man,
dude?
and when he's ranked as a so-called woman.
Let me see.
Salak y'all for the beeping. As you know, we're in a city where, you know, people don't know how to drive.
That's right. Nah, you ain't gonna do that to me, bro. It's the late, right? Don't let me stop it.
Well, if you can't find it,
well, it's just it says he was ranked 492 in the men's division.
Yep.
But then just won a national championship as a woman.
And he was ranked number 1 as a woman. So that just shows you there's a difference between male and female. Because as a male, when he's competing against other males, he was ranked 492 in the country in his division. But when he tells the national the NCAA that he's now a so-called I don't know if it's the NCAA, but wherever he's competing in, he's a so-called woman. Now he's ranked 1, and that's where the national. That's why people in the world, people in the country, they're having an uproar about it, because you know you have your women swimmers who have to compete against this man who's claiming to be a woman, right? But see, the Lord, again, like we started, is not an author of confusion. He separated male and female. So there's a reason why, you know, it should be, you know, in these sports or whatever it should be separation between male and female, because he built them differently, man.
Yeah.
A male is going to be much stronger and faster, you know, just naturally than a woman, right? Their makeup is different. It's totally different. You know, men have more testosterone.
Yeah, but these bitches want equality.
Right.
They want to be labeled as the same as a man. But look at what just happened. This whole shit that these bitches are in an uproar because he took the title from another bitch. Look at it shows, man. Look, you can't compare a man and a woman. It's simple. Okay, women are just weaker vessels. All said and done. Hence why Yahweh Shem Shai said that through the woman we find death.
That's right.
Okay, going all the way back to Eve, she got fucking beguiled, you know, quick, cause she's simple, you know. But then it's like we live in a society where you got faggots that are in authority, man. And what are they gonna do? They're gonna try to be like women and be in a flamboyant ass spirit, you know. You was gonna grab some.
Yeah, I got it in Peters, but I want to see.
While you grab that, if I could say, man, this is something that Esau hopes to normalize, man, which is utter confusion. Hence the name Babylon for this place, man.
That's right.
Because, and it's funny because they say in God we trust. You know, you go to court, they make you they make you swear on the Bible, and you know what I'm saying. They swear in these presidents on the Bible, but everything that they do is completely contrary to the Bible, man. And the word, not just the Bible, but the word of our Heavenly Father, the ways of the Lord, man.
I got a quick one on Isaiah 29. I'm gonna start at 15.16. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord Yahweh, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Or shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding? Right? So these motherfuckers, they turn everything upside down. Bottom line.
Yeah,
Like they turn what's good. Was that in Isaiah as well? I'm gonna grab it real quick. Isaiah 5:20. You know.
And everything this man does, you know,
10.
he's done it with the intentions to destroy the nation of Israel and keep us away from our power. So you can believe that this man was in a room with other men, you know, and they got together and they said, all right, so we're a bunch of faggots, and our population numbers are low, you know, because they rather sleep with men, little boys, you know.
I got a quick one. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Right?
Yeah. So the Lord said destruction unto you for that. And like I was saying, like they get together, and part of that crafty counsel is to try to make these evil things appear good onto Jake. Look at this. They set up laws and side walkways so that you could walk when the light is red, but you know Esau don't fucking pay attention. He gotta do whatever the fuck, you know. He'll set up the laws and he'll break the laws. But back to the point, Salaki.
Speaking of laws, he gave more fucking rights to these fruitcakes and shit like that. He gave more, and it's all through his wine. It's all through this Babylon wine. You see, and Jeremiah 51:7 says that Babylon, right? Because this is Babylon,
right,
has been a golden cup in the Lord's hands, and that made all the earth drunken. You see, and that goes a part of turning the things upside down. Right. That's how we turn this place upside down, through his wine. Right. You know, and now what? Look, the things that he's doing is not gonna be coming into that. What is it? He's not gonna fully get away with his whole plan.
It's not gonna go unpunished.
Right. You write the scripts. He says that Yahweh Shem Shai says that before he fills his belly,
yeah,
you know, some of that sort, that he's gonna take his ass out. You know. But I'm gonna just finish it off. It says the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You know, and it's not just Esau that's on that fruity shit. Jake is on that fruity shit. Moab, Elam, yeah, Ammon, okay, Ham, all of the nations, they're all bugged out on this Babylon wine, man. Rather than drinking the wine of Yahweh Shem Shai.
I got a quick one. Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman should not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy power.
You're gonna have to turn it around.
Right? So that just shows you, man, that you know, this man, he's putting on a women's bathing suit, man. You know, that's an abomination.
That nigga's 6'4", I think he said.
Yeah, man, it's just disgusting, man. Bottom line, yeah, that's good. Yeah, bottom line, this shit's disgusting, man.
Right.
These motherfuckers, they walk, it's an abomination. And when you go and look into that word, it's a disgusting thing. That's one of the meanings, a disgusting thing.
Right, and then this place is gonna get destroyed because of these fucking disgusting things that take place out here. Okay, that's why it says in Jeremiah 51:6, it says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon." Okay, spiritually depart from this place. All right, and says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense." You know, all the things that this bitch has done, she gonna get it in return. You know, and with the scriptures being the light for the elect, okay, they're the only ones that are gonna actually be able to see the foul shit that's taking place, like a fucking fruitcake roaming around claiming to be a woman. You know, only the elect is gonna really condemn that shit and continuously condemn it.
In Sodom and this is precept. I'll just roughly paraphrase it. In Sodom and Gomorrah was an example, man. Look what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. All that vile acts that was going down in Sodom and Gomorrah before the Lord had to destroy that place. And that's why, you know, before, like, you look at 20, 30 years ago, it wasn't okay. It was hard for a so-called alphabet person to come out. You know, now it's like the brother said, you know, you had Obama. That's all he did in his he didn't do anything, you know, for the, you know, you people put him in the office. You so-called Jake put him in the office. So-called black people, like, y'all was so happy to get him in office, but all he did when he was in office is write laws and legislation for the alphabet people, man, to make it more fair and make them where they was highly protected, you know. So real quick before you grab that, but that's what's going on right now. You see in this world, you know, that wickedness is exceeding, is polluting the world. Is exceeding, you know, abundantly, right? You seeing so much. If you go outside right now, you see they're so prideful, man. They're walking around and no, you can't say nothing to them. You can't, you know, if you even think about saying anything wrong to them, that'd be a hate crime, man. So that's how you know the Lord is not. This place can't continue anymore like this. Because if it continue to go like this, man, they'll try to get, you know, they'll try to get rid of people, man. There's no children that can be made out of a transvestite. You know, they want to go to these so-called fucking clinics to make children, man. You see, that's the Lord's gonna have to destroy this place for that, man. But go ahead,
Yeah. So this is I went into the word desensitized, the definition, right? Says having been made less sensitive, right? Having been made less likely to feel shock or distress at scenes of cruelty or suffering by overexposure to such images. And it gives you an example here. It says people who view such movies become desensitized to violence, and people in this world viewing so much wickedness, they've become desensitized to wickedness. You know, seeing so much homosexuality, you've become desensitized to fucking faggots, man. To sodomites, man. And ultimately, it gets to a point where you're just okay with it. And a lot of our people, you hear that from them. Oh, it don't affect me, so I don't really care too much about it. And, you know, let bygones be bygones. But that's a cruel act.
Like, real quick, this is deep. Now that we're saying that, because you're so right. Because who's it gonna affect the most? The children. Because they're living in a society now where it's been so desensitized and it's been made so normal. I was watching a clip, and they said that this person who created the person, that's great that the water y'all watching outside. The person that created the alphabet flag, right? She said the pink stand for little girls and the blue stand for little boys. So they know who they're targeting. And they have fantasies about little girls and little boys. And that's why they want to put P in that for pedophilia in the alphabet. You know, and we pray that there's nothing happen to this video, you know. That's why we're speaking in code. But at the bottom line is that just shows you. They're looking up. You go, who's teaching your students nowadays? You had a teacher over there who I forget where she was. She had she put up a flag, right? The alphabet flag, and had the students pledging allegiance to the flag.
Or you remember a couple, probably a month ago, I showed you guys that video of that teacher. She had 6 periods during the day. 6 different classes, and she pretty much came out as a fucking lesbian to all of the, like, every period. And it's crazy because when you see the first period, she was a little shy saying it, and by the time she got to like the 3rd period, she was like standing up on top of a chair talking about, I'm, and then she fucking bent her wrist, and people were just looking at her like, what the fuck she mean? And she was like, oh, I'm coming out as a full-fledged rug muncher, and everybody was just clapping her on, you know? I was on Instagram too. I think it was like last night, and I seen a video of 2 parents at a library mad at the fact that they were in there with their kid, and the kid went into the picture book section, and they had something called the gay BCs, man. And it wasn't even the ABCs, it was the gay BCs, bro.
That's crazy. So here go, I'm gonna show you the teacher removed after students pledge allegiance to pride flag. Here goes the picture. You know, if you can see it or no, on the wall.
Yeah, you gotta face the opposite direction.
I'm gonna show you right here, right? This is the teacher. She had the 2 students pledging allegiance to the flag, man, to the pride flag, and parents was outraged, man. But see, this was going on in your schools nowadays, man. You have no control, man, because they're so protected, right? You have the alphabet swimmer where people are outraged, but nothing's gonna happen because he's protected by the laws and legislation that Esau read in, man. Those are those unrighteous decrees, man. That's unrighteous, man.
Yeah, he's pushing the narrative of, because the thing is, they try to make themselves, they put themselves inside of a box, and they say, oh, we're a group of people that are pretty much what's the word? I'm thinking we're mistreated, we're judged, you know what I mean? And they try to put you, they try to put them in the minorities bracket, right? And who's in the minorities bracket? So said Esau, Edom, Jake, you know? So they try to get you in there. They try to get them in there with the plight of the so-called blacks, and you know what I'm saying, empowerment and all of that stuff. And in that same guise, they get the people to overlook the fact that it's a plan. It's a cruel plan to destroy the nation of Israel, man. Because what did the Lord say to Abraham? Right? That you will be the father of many nations, and he also mentioned that that we were to multiply, man. We would be as the sands of the earth. But how we gonna do that if you got men laying with men, women laying with women? Right. Women not trying to lay with men unless they're in a certain economical bracket, which only the 1% of men are able to get there. So it's like, it doesn't make any sense, you know?
And ultimately, that's why they set up, real quick, and then I know brother got some. That's why they set up, again, they attack the children, they attack the households, because you see a lot of these young men, they growing up with their mother. It's all about Jake, man. When they do these things, man, they're like, how can we attack Jacob? And that's why you see now, because nowadays, man, you seeing a lot going on in Jacob's household. You see the young boys grow up very feminine. They're going after the ways of their mother. The mother is encouraging it. You got the Dwayne Wade thing. I seen a picture where on Instagram, and it was like, you know, Dwayne Wade's son, you know, who is a son who dresses up like a, you know, like an alphabet person.
Yeah, he spiritually passed his child through the fire.
That's right.
And sacrifice him now, and that's what these celebrities do to what is it? What was it? What's that word that you just looked up?
Desensitize.
That's what they do to desensitize. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You get more and more kids to be viewed as something that they're not. You know, that's they spiritually passing their kids through the fire, man.
And throughout the whole comment section, I'm looking just to see what's the people. People wasn't outraged at all. They was like, oh, such and such, you know, look good in their outfit, and it's just like, yo, people are so desensitized to the point now where they're congratulating them, man. Yep. And we're at a point right now, man. That's why, you know, if you're a true man of the Lord, even you few women, you're vexed, man.
You ain't gonna get down with that shit. You ain't gonna be accepting none of that shit. You know, your family member coming out talking about, oh, get the fuck away from me with that shit. I don't care if you even, you know what I'm saying? Keep it, yo. Listen, that shit ain't gonna be condoned. That shit is not condoned nowhere. In a righteous presence. You know what I'm saying?
In the ancient world, man, they get put to death.
They were getting stoned. They were getting killed. That's why they killed them niggas, cause that shit was contrary to the commandments of the Lord. You know.
That's right.
And you jakes that want to get down with that shit, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna die, okay? You want to get down with that shit? You want to stay down with that shit?
Yep.
You know what? Fine, so be it. You're gonna die doing that shit. It's that simple, you know? So this is Proverbs 28 and 18. Whoso walketh uprightly shall be saved. But he that is perverse in his ways shall fall at once.
Right.
You see? You niggas that want to continue to condone the wickedness in this fucking world and thrive in your perverse ways, you're gonna fall, you know? And those that, you know, you walk uprightly, how do you walk uprightly? Okay, and that's moving and living by the word, you know, the word of the Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. It says that you do that, you will be saved, all right? You will be saved. Not that you're saved already either, okay? He that endureth unto the end shall be saved.
That's right.
You see? I don't know if you got anything else,
No,
but
we can end it off on that.
Lord
man.
willing, you was edified. Whoever's tuning in, you want to give all honor, glory, praises to Yahweh, B'Shem, Yahweh Shai, B'Shem, Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles, elders, the great millstone, and peace citations to the brothers doing the work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.